What positions do you think older pro wrestlers should have in major pro wrestling companies? And I'm pretty much accounting for people who have made it in the business, like legends in the business, or maybe just, people who didn't quite reach that level, but were still able to construct extremely well put together and cohesive matches. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. Despite popular opinion, older pro wrestlers do not need to be a part of creative. Particularly out of touch older pro wrestlers who didn't even reach their pinnacle due to their own pro wrestling prowess. Now, as we all know, there's no such thing as meritocracy in the WWE. So there are some people who are in certain positions, not due to their status as pro wrestlers, but simply because of who they know or who they knew. Now, if they had like a position where they were just training the newer generations of wrestlers in terms of putting together a match psychology, stuff like that, I think that would be a much better role for older pro wrestlers to be in, as opposed to making creative decisions about the younger generations of pro wrestlers. And it's pretty much too often that I'm hearing that the people who are responsible for putting certain wrestlers in certain positions, whether it be in popularity, storyline, title matches, being the face of the company, end up coming out as absolutely horrible people. Even parts as valets for younger generations of pro wrestlers that kind of remind them of themselves when they were younger would be a better position for older pro wrestlers. Kind of like a Kenichi Mightiest Disciple kind of situation. But out of touch old men should not be head of the creative decisions in any pro wrestling company. These are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think older pro wrestlers, legends even, should be doing in pro wrestling companies outside of creative?